Last product.
Yep.
Galaxy Buds Pro.
These were actually, honestly, probably the most exciting, I feel like.
They had a lot going on here.
Yeah.
What were your top 3 favorite features?
Well, for one, just to explain, they already had the Galaxy Buds, right, last year?
Yeah.
Were they called Pro as well?
They were not called Pro.
Yeah, they were just the Buds. Now they're following, again, Apple's naming schema, where the Buds are just the regular wireless regular. I mean,
yeah,
regular true wireless earbuds, and then the Buds Pro are the ones that have the noise canceling.
I think that's the trend.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And these look less bean-like, for one.
Yeah, the beans are actually a disaster. I was watching; they're horrible.
Okay, so
don't get them.
They got rid of that, and the big thing here is they put 2 different, not speakers in each one. I guess speakers, you could say.
They're calling them different speakers, but my understanding of how a speaker works...
Basically, like, instead of having one driver, you actually have 2 drivers in. You have the woofer, and then you have a tweeter.
That's pretty neat. So, yeah, it's an 11mm woofer and a 6.5mm tweeter.
Tiny.
I think we need to hear people... We need to have people listen to them and then tell us how they sound before we buy them.
Because I also wonder, like, if they could have put just a larger overall, in there rather than just 2 smaller ones.
Yeah, usually bigger. Like, the size is usually one of the biggest things.
Like, I know the headphones we're wearing now I think are like 50mm.
Something like that.
Drivers. So, I don't know. It's a good idea. It's something different. The big thing, obviously, with the ANC that you're getting, noise cancellation, is that it's not just, boring noise cancellation anymore. It's intelligent. It has AI to detect when you're speaking and then, pipe in that outside sound, which they call ambient mode, so you can actually hear what's going on.
I really like this feature, though I remain skeptical of how well it works. So the headphones are supposedly recognizing when you're talking, your voice compared to other people's voices. Should be possible with jaw movements and the relationship to the
vibration. They were
the jaw to the ear. So I think that'll work. I think it sounds really cool if you can automatically toggle that on and off. My question, would it be disabled during phone calls? Because then you'd be on the phone, you'd be talking, but you wouldn't want to hear everyone. Like, you just want to hear the person on the phone.
I think they must know what mode it's in if it's a phone call or whatever.
So those are pretty cool. What else did these have?
They stole the 360 audio feature.
Yeah, I saw that. So Apple calls this spatial audio. Samsung's calling it 360 audio.
Yeah.
This is basically
with
where
Dolby.
You can have your phone playing a movie, and as you rotate your head in relationship to the phone, like your phone is in front of you, then you look to your right, you look to your left, the sound, in theory, will still sound like it is coming from the phone, and everything will stay oriented as it should, as opposed to moving with you. This can potentially have a more immersive effect and look really cool. Sound really cool, rather. But we haven't seen it tested. We don't know what apps and streaming services are supporting it. I know it is a little bit more limited on Apple devices right now. And you have to be watching basically on your phone, which for me, I prefer watching on a TV or a larger screen like a laptop. So we'll have to see what that looks like.
But this actually what they need to do is get this to work with TVs and bigger screens, so that, say you're downstairs watching on the TV and you want to actually enjoy it like it's on the TV, but I'm maybe doing something I need, you can't be bumping the sound system.
Like sleeping.
Like, have it anchor the sound to the TV.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. I think that's the biggest opportunity for Apple to integrate this with Apple TV somehow and make that experience, like bring a better audio experience to your headphones.
Now, one thing that piqued my interest with these, and that won't pique your phone calls, is windshield. And it's not a windshield like on a car. So I guess it kind of serves a similar purpose. It stops the wind.
So it's stopping
literally
the wind.
A windshield. As someone who's in quarantine, work from home stuff here, where I'm always going outside to make my phone calls so I can get some activity in while I'm on the phone.
I love that, going for a walk.
Yeah, right. It's nice,
it's
but
great.
A lot of times I know.
What was that?
Exactly.
Are you okay?
The people on the other end are not loving the audio quality that I'm getting. So I think Samsung probably, honestly, from the same thing, realizing that, hey, a lot of us are walking around taking phone calls now. Why don't we work in a windshield? That's probably how this actually originated.
I hope it works really well. I think audio quality on headphones is one of the weakest attributes and one of the areas that has the potential for most improvements and can potentially be one of the most differentiating features. Yeah. I really hope it works well for them. I think final here, we have auto switch between your Samsung devices.
Yeah, this is big because I love this on my Apple devices.
Yeah, it's
and
huge.
so I'm excited for people who have, are in that Samsung ecosystem to finally get a really cool feature.
Get to be able to experience that. It's magical when it works. I really hope it does work well for them. And yeah, that's all I have for
5-hour battery life, so pretty much on par with AirPods. You get 18 hours using the 13 hours of charging time in the case. And what colors do they come in? Do we have the colors here?
I don't know.
Pull that up. Probably similar colors.
Phantom. It's going to be a phantom color.
Yeah.
If I was to guess, phantom gray, white, and violet.
It is, well, I mean, you got the colors right. I don't know if you got what they are calling them right. But
Maybe
either way,
not
these will
Phantom?
be selling for $200, and they will be going on sale January 15th. And you were actually right. Yeah, Phantom Black, though, sorry. Phantom Silver and Phantom Violet.
They
colors.
got the
I would
black
go
in there.
probably Phantom Black or Phantom Silver. Probably Phantom Black.
Phantom black. It looks pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And hopefully these actually have a better fit because they're more like proper in-ear headphones. They have a little in-ear headphone piece to slide in your ear canal as opposed to the beans, which just sort of sat there and sounded bad.
And looked like beans.
And
in
it looked
your
like you
ears,
had
which-
beans in your ears
Who
as
wants
opposed to
that?
headphones.
But
I hope these work well. I think they said they were great for running. The person on stage was quote unquote a runner.
Yep.
So that's my biggest issue with the headphones I've tried. And yeah,